welcome to another episode, everyone. Crip Mac, the infant general, admits to being on the 50-50 yard finally. Him and ATM Richie, the blood individual, crashes out. ATM Richie was in the funny module in the Los Angeles County Jail, if you will. They sort of lose it here when asked about the 50-50 yard because these two individuals made a song together called Your Big Homie is on a 50-50 yard, or Your Big Homie was on a 50-50 yard. Okay, so were you. I don't get what the song is about, but let's get into it. The infant general, your general, Crip Mac, on a 50-50.
Wait, why do you have a different shirt on?
He's got the Big Homie 50-50 yard. Yeah. You got the sticker. You want to take the sticker off?
Quality production ever. I like it though.
Okay. Hold on.
Got it. Oh no! God damn it!
Oh, man, that's a good blooper.
Oh damn!
It's almost off.
Yeah.
Everyone in the studio is laughing. Crip Mac is doing whatever skit he's doing here with his shirt. I don't know. I get the sneaky suspicion that they're laughing at Crip Mac, not with Crip Mac.
You know, yeah, it's good. It's good. A little residue, but it's okay. It's no big deal.
Come on. You hear me? Adam, look, Adam. You hear me? Last I thought you know what? That's from YC, right? Miss YC.
Yeah.
You give me 5 minutes to announce her song with her. That's proper if I can.
We can't play music on here.
No. I'm just gonna have her
shout it out.
A song.
All right, let's.
Can we make it
can
happen?
you sit down though?
If Tam's brother can get a shout out,
God
C-Mac should
damn it.
get one.
Just bring so I can shout out her song, cuz that's all.
All right,
The
whatever.
last 5 minutes.
All right.
All hood.
At the end, she can come in. Yeah.
All hood. All hood.
God damn, that's killing
You
me.
didn't start yet, did you?
I can't stop looking at that.
You just need like a little napkin with some alcohol on.
Paper towel, mother.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
You can't use that fucking word.
A tissue paper. It's my bad.
Paper towel.
Won't happen again.
And for those who may not know the word he just used, napkin, I guess Crip Mac takes that as, that's not necessarily how you disrespect the neighborhoods, but I guess that's one way of doing it. So that's why he said for him not to say that word.
All right. Wait, is there someone out there? Who's that?
Hello?
Hello? Who goes there?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yo, man,
no.
homie. That's on 50-50 yards.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Big homie on the 50-50 yard.
Oh, man.
Motherfucking Christmas trees.
Yeah, I put my headphones in.
Hey, see?
What a big surprise.
I got this for you, man.
Oh.
Oh.
Absolutely. You
That's nice, and it's green. It's nice.
man.
I need to get with you after this. I need
My
something
big
for
homie
sure.
is on a 50-50 yard.
Easy
right now.
Socks and drawers.
I got you.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
The GOAT. ATM Richie
ATM
in the
Richie.
building.
Yeah, man, we up in here, man. What's happening?
How did you guys meet? How did you guys get connected?
Well, let me tell you this. Been hearing the song and all the shit. I let him know the motherfucker's fire. You hear me?
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
And you gotta respect him. He's a damo. You know he doing his thing. He coming out. He doing his thing, man.
Right.
It's all respect.
But okay, I gotta speak for the streets here. There's a lot of words on the streets that you were on a 50-50
On
yard.
Fat Crip.
And you're actually rapping about it on the song.
On neighborhood Crip. I'm not ashamed of it. My paperwork's good. My play ball touchdowns. I got multiple.
Okay.
I could get a death penalty.
Don't you
Shit,
find it
I got.
kind of ironic that you're on the song?
But
dissing-
it wouldn't get caught up on no hot cases, nigga.
Yeah.
Where I was supposed to see on a 4 yard. They're supposed to see the last little 4 weeks. Cause then you go home, nigga. You know, the whole little shit like that.
Okay, so it's just like a little transition period
There you
at
go,
the end?
cuz. From Delano straight there, cuz 4 weeks. Boom, bam. On neighborhood Crip, you go.
Oh, okay.
But if you're on there permanently, that's when it's all bad.
Come on, cuz. You on neighborhood Crip.
Okay. And Richie, they're saying you paroled off a 50-50 yard route.
I ain't never paroled off no 50-50 yards. You know what I mean? But I got a couple of folks who did. You know what I mean? And they paperwork good. They
See?
paperwork
And they solid.
You know what I mean? They didn't get rolled off no level 3s. Got their ass whooped. So now they can't go back to a level 3 level.
They didn't get
four, you know what I
spiced
mean?
out and
Yeah.
beat off the yard.
It's levels to this shit.
None
Niggas
of
need
that
to
type of
understand, man.
shit.
It's levels. to
No
this shit, man.
debts.
No.
So, I mean,
It's easy to go and find debt in the county jails and prisons.
so have you ever been on a bad yard in any sense at all ever?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. I got a mental health diversion, which helped me beat my case. I had a yellow shirt for 14 days. It helped me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If y'all want to call that a bad yard, call it a bad yard. But nigga, we go to court with the blue shirts every motherfucking court date. We're not segregated. Like, you know, like when you go on SNY and shit, you don't ever see the mainliners no more. Like niggas that beat your ass, you don't see them no more.
Yeah, and so when he talks about the yellow shirt, he's referring to the Los Angeles County Jail. They're in the Los Angeles County Jail. You typically have on blues, what they would call blues, dark blue shirt, dark blue pants. That signifies that you are in general population when you have on these blues. There are individuals now of the Rainbow Coalition, they start putting them in powder blues. This is to be able to identify them. And individuals who take medication or may have a mental problem or pretending to have a mental problem, whatever, sometimes it's to help with their case. Sometimes it's just to escape the main line. These individuals have on yellow shirts. This is what ATM Richie, who is a blood, has a YouTube channel as well, has been having a few beefs on YouTube that I've seen or whatever from my understanding. And as they're talking about here, he's hooked up with Crip and did the song. I guess he had already did the song. Crip liked the song, as he just said, got in contact with him, and then they did a remix of the song. Your Big Homie is on a 50-50 yard. That's the name of the song. So the yellow shirt is not necessarily PC. Some people consider it the 50-50 of the county jail because you are in a module with all of these individuals who are on medication or pretending to be crazy and this and that. Sometimes they put you in the Twin Towers. And it is absolutely frowned upon to have on a yellow shirt in the Los Angeles County Jail. If you're a young, stomped down rider, once again, you're going to be expected to be in general population in these violent modules, squabbling up, stabbing up, doing what you have to do if you're one of those guys. That's what you're going to be expected to do, not hiding out in the medication module with a yellow shirt on. Now, there's not really a rule stipulating that you cannot go to these medication type modules and put on this yellow shirt. So, you know, some people do it again and it helps them. And first thing he said was that, yeah, it helped me beat my case, in order to justify it or excuse it. But again, to be fair, it's not necessarily 50-50. It's not necessarily PC. It's not necessarily considered any of those things, but it is frowned upon. They don't want you over there. They want you on the main line and general population with them. Now, they also just said that, Crip Mac's paperwork is good. And, he was on the 50-50 yard and all of that. And of course, that's the argument. There's been an argument lately about going over there and you haven't done anything wrong other than going to a 50-50 yard versus being ran off the yard and being put over there. If you're not a snitch, you're not a chomo, you're not a woman beater, etc., and you just went to the 50-50 yard because you want to come home, then that's one thing. Nevertheless, they just alluded to the fact that you can still go to a level 3 or level 4 yard after having hit that 50-50 yard. This, I want to disabuse you of that notion. This is absolutely untrue. Once you hit a 50-50 yard, you can no longer hit the level 4 yard for sure. You can't even hit a level 3 though. But a level 4 yard, they're going to pulverize you and Swiss cheese you should you try to show up. Once you've been on the 50-50 yard, you can no longer go to a level 4 yard, even if you went to the 50-50 yard and you have not done anything wrong other than going to the 50-50 yard. That's what's going to be considered the wrongdoing that you went over there. Now, do what you got to do. I'm not judging anyone. Crip Mac had 4 weeks left, as he said, and he went over there to make it home. Nevertheless, some are going to say, if you are the infant lope general and you're so turned up 5-5 HK destruction, then how come you didn't go on the 4 yard, 3 yard, whatever yard you were going to go to and destroy some stuff? How come you didn't go over there and be destructive? And he alluded to the fact that he went through hell and wayside and all of that. None of that really matters. What you did prior and what you went through prior does not matter. Once you hit the yard, the prison yard, you are expected to hit general population, not a 50-50 yard. do it at your own discretion. Crip Mac did it. He said so, but he says, of course, that there's nothing wrong with it because he went over there in good standing. He didn't go over there because he got ran off the yard or whatever. Again, as far as the individuals in prison anyway are concerned, damn what I say or what I think, as far as the individuals in prison are concerned, as far as the rules go in prison, once you go over there and you don't get off of there within that 7 days or whatever it is that they gave you, you're all bad. It's all bad. You can't go back to a level 4. You're just not all bad on the street or whatever. And we know this, we can see this because here we have your general. We have the infant Loke general. He's allowed to be the general, even though he's on here saying that he went to a 50-50 yard. So everyone making all of that hoopla and want to hold people's feet to the fire about this, where here we have Crip Mac, your general, saying that he was over there.
I was still going to court for that little 2 weeks with mainliners.
And I've never had on these yellow shirts and all that kind of mainline. General population, mainline, module, 26, 2800, 22, 2400, 47, 4800, 43, 4400, mainline. Stomp down in the module, mainline, with a blue shirt on. Ready for the smoke. What it do? Mainline, stomp down. No yellow shirts, no medication, pop no pills, standing tall, mainline.
And my homies knew what was up. I was fighting my third strike. Y'all talk about after the whole little situation. Remember when I went to jail after the interview and all the little crazy shit I said? Yeah, for sure. I was fighting my third strike, for sure, nigga. Hell yeah, I played crazy and it worked.
What do you guys
allegedly? You know what I mean? If my parole and probation and all that shit, bitch ass didn't get a sweater. First of all, y'all know what's going on.
So do you respect the fact that he paroled off a 50 yard? And what was that part of why you wanted to put him on the song? Because it would be so interesting.
I respect the fact that he wasn't on there for telling on nobody or getting rolled up.
Right.
No, ain't no shit like that.
You know what I mean?
No.
Number one. Number two, man.
I was at Wayside going through hell also.
You know what I mean? We the face of the net. Ain't no, it don't get greater than this.
Most definitely. You right.
You know what I mean? It's Richie Mac. Like, that's all you seeing.
Most definitely.
And that shit came together like butt cheeks, no homo, dead homies, and we gonna do it up. You're a big homie on the 50-50 yard. We got the clothing, we got the remixes, man. Absolutely. We doing that.
That's
you know what I mean?
Record, most definitely.
Any nigga feeling some type of way, inbox us.
Your verse is one of the craziest verses I've ever heard in my life.
It's the truth.
They're saying that it's one of your best verses. That's what I've seen a lot of comments saying.
It's the truth.
And what do you say to the people that are saying, like, because of the gangs you guys are in, that you're not supposed to be working together or making music,
let me tell you
things like that?
this. He a down from where he from. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell people right now, cause I'm a 55th Street infant Loke general from my hood. When the going gets hard and shit don't get done, cause me and my HK destructions, nigga, I ain't gonna never say it's not. Okay. You fight me, my rank, I'm cuh.
Okay, so you could do what you want.
I'm cuh. I'm neighborhood Crip.
You're cuh.
Yeah. I'm a torch when shit don't get torched.
Okay. How do you?
I love it. I can't get enough.
Nah. Shout out to Crip Mac though. Crip Mac's all right, just a little off or whatever, man. I guess, he's a good dude though, man. He don't mean no harm, but he's not that guy. You're not a general and you're not that guy if you hit that 50-50 yard. That's it. Sorry. Not on the street or not in prison. And you're not going to be considered that on the street either. Not like that. No. The general? Where was all of this HK destruction in prison? If you are such an HK destructor, why did you go to the 50-50? That's all I'm trying to figure out. So no, not that guy. I'm sorry. Shout out to you though.
Love it.
How do you feel about Bompton Giuno being offended that you put Crip Mac on the song instead of him?
Oh, because he's a Damu from Treetop.
He just wanted to be on it.
Man, And you know what? I hate that Brompton Juno did
can't get mad at that.
I hate that Brompton Juno did that, but guess what? You want to come for me, bitch? You told on that dead nigga.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That's why you didn't get on the song.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
If he was alive, he'll beat your ass. Now keep me off your motherfucking content. Brompton Juno, bitch ass nigga. You know what the going on?
Damn.
So that's not your homie.
Hell yeah, that's my motherfucking homie, but I'm gonna tell her that how the it is. Sometimes
He said, hell yeah, that's my homie. Well, friends like that, I thought he was about to say, hell no, that ain't my homie. He said, hell yeah, with emphasis. He was emotional about it. Hell yeah, that's my homie. Hell yeah, that's your homie. You just called the man a B word. Told him to keep you out of his content. And then you said he's a snitch. That he told on a dead person. They telling me in the comments you can't tell on a dead person. He just said you snitched on a dead person. And that if this dead person were alive, he'd stomp you down. Oh, what? And then he turns around and said, hell yeah, that's my homie. With friends like this, who needs enemies? You just called him a B and a snitch. And then say, hell yeah, that's my homie. No, bro. I'm good. Wow. ATM Richie, though. He said him and Crip Mac came together like butt jinx. That's a poor choice of words, man. People used to say that, though. Come together like butt cheeks and all that. People even in prison used to say that. I never got involved in that kind of vernacular.
you gotta tell your friends the truth. You did some stupid shit. Wanna come for me? Make a video talking about I'm twerking, nigga. Come on, I was having a wonderful time drinking we was having a wonderful time. My hit song was playing. You talking about I'm twerking? Don't do.
Okay. You were having a wonderful time. But were you twerking? Is the question. G Uno, or B Uno, whatever the hell, he said you was twerking. I'm going to have to go and investigate this now. Because he just said that he was having a good time. His song was playing. His song was out popping. He popping it. I was just enjoying myself. Probably loaded. And you're going to try to say I was twerking. Okay, so what kind of dances were you doing? Because you just made reference to you and Crip Mac coming together like butt cheeks. And you talking a little saucy, little sis-assy. If I'm being honest, fellas, I don't want to lose any subscribers. I love y'all, I swear. But do away with these man purses, these so-called man packs, or whatever that's supposed to be. What is that? That's the same way women used to wear their purses, right around their shoulder, but just under the same arm. And the only difference is these things are wrapped around one shoulder and coming on the other side. But it's still like a purse. They call it a man purse. They resemble a purse. Then some people say, well, I got my thing in there. I don't care. I don't care what you got in there. You knock it off. That don't make it look any more masculine because you got a pistol in there. Or even because you're going to pull it out and use it. So what? You still walking around with a purse. Now, I know you may have a lot of stuff or whatever. Find something else to do with it. But do what you want to do. Don't be upset. I still need your support. But I can't get with this stuff right here. That's how. You understand me? Get your testosterone going. Get your manhood, your masculinity inside of you, and push as so. That's how.
That shit, niggas is grown men. Stop playing, bro. Dead homies don't play with my character first and foremost because I'm viral.
He was hating on you.
Yeah.
Hating on your fame.
It's all love. I hope you be great, bro. I hope you just need to hit zone. You need to stop going viral for dissing niggas, going to their restaurants, dissing and doing stupid shit for a nigga really spin on you and practice on your artistry and your character, your charisma, your cadence. Bring that shit out. Show us you really rap.
Yeah.
Make a hit song. I was gonna put you on a remix if you wouldn't have recorded me.
You can't practice any charisma. Either you got it or you don't.
Then call me a bitch ass C-Mac on it. What's your problem with the homie? Cause
I don't have no problem.
Homie.
Yeah, you told him that Crip Mac just had more.
Well, this internet and got people going crazy. He talking about another blood. He talking about what's your problem with the homie. You talking about a Crip. I understand that's your homie. And y'all putting y'all differences to the side to get to the bag. But, the old politics, you still can't denigrate, castigate another one of your members from your section in the face of an opposition. No matter how cool you all are, it can be your brother. You still can't talk bad about someone from your hood to your brother who is from an oppositional hood. But this internet has people doing all sorts of stuff.
Clout.
No, he fired like that guy moves that, he should have been on the song instead of a Crip, That's what it was.
But you don't care. You're used to that kind of hate.
I get it all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seem like big famous.
We got any more remixes coming out, or is this like the official? What's next with it?
I don't want to say too much, but
legendary stuff they coming with.
Legendary.
Shout out Sexy Red.
Whoa.
Shout out Sexy Red.
No way.
Shout out Sauce Walker.
Shout out Sauce Walker.
Adam doesn't like that guy.
And you know what I mean? I understand. I know how that should go. I don't want to say too many names.
Yeah. You don't want to leak it.
Count all your eggs in one basket because all them motherfuckers die. Then you sitting there with a basket full of dead niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rotten eggs. Yeah.
Right.
That's just how it go.
Yeah. They're doing big things.
Yo, yeah, man. We outside, man. You're becoming on the 50-50 yard, the biggest record of all right now.
So what is the message of the song?
Yo, big homie been on the 50-50 yard for 90 motherfucking years because they whooped his ass. They whooped his ass. He had a debt. He had $1,000. They beat the shit out of him.
Drugs.
Yeah. Now where he at? 50-50 yard, living life.
Debt in prison, get him up out of there.
Hell yeah.
Or being spiced out, like you said.
Yeah, that shit.
No, I know some spiced out niggas, but they take care of business.
Okay. So you could be spiced out, but if you still handle your business,
if you in
good.
debt and you just don't be,
Okay, I still don't get the point of the song, me, myself. He said because your big homie was on the 50-50 yard for 90 years and got beat out and beat up and whooped up off the yard for whatever reason. Well, are you talking about someone specifically? Big homie? Or are you just saying these OGs in general are hitting these 50-50 yards because they didn't got whooped out or whatever? And nevertheless, whatever the reason is for the song, you're trying to play apples and oranges, or you say you're playing semantics when you say I was over there and I didn't do anything wrong, and you was over there because you got whooped out, and then you make a song about it. An individual who was on the 50-50 yard is making a song chastising other individuals who were there. This is nasty work. Bro, it don't matter why you was over there. You're not supposed to be over there. According to the individuals in prison.
a J-Cat, you know what I mean? Because you can be smoking spice every day, but always have store, always got the spice because you the spice nigga. You can be the nigga just smoking spice.
I've seen that in LA County Jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
Or
seen
you
that.
be a dumbass.
Spice kind of reminds me of like zest.
Yeah.
Like, it just sounds a little.
You gonna end up spicy.
It just sounds.
Spice is a wonderful
Spicy,
drug. I ain't
zesty.
gonna lie. That shit don't last long.
It's like similar words, right?
Have you ever done spice?
No.
I think I'd done it back in the day.
Really?
My white homies who played football did it because it didn't show up on the drug test of the football camp shit, for college. So I used to smoke spice, but it was not not my preference. I'll say
No. This is a smart guy right here.
Shout out to the K2
Most,
plug, man.
yeah.
We know the truth.
I used to smoke moles.
Moles.
Where you like put the weed in the bong and then you put the tobacco on top of it and it just gives you like the gnarliest head high ever. That is a disgusting way to get high. And Lush does it here all the time.
Lush smokes that or he smokes crack. What does he smoke?
Well, a little bit of both.
Yeah,
I
probably
knew
mixture.
it. I knew it.
I think he hasn't smoked crack in like hella long.
He's still doing it on the side.
Lush was saying like he felt like you were kind of being two-faced to him. Like you were really nice to him when you met him, but then you'd call him a smoker behind the scenes.
I mean, kid, he did Lupe. Yeah, it's kind of hard. If you fight me late, cool, but
But
What was that exactly?
What did he do to
Yeah.
Lupe?
They just kid that situation didn't work out, kid. Like kid just try to get me to do shit, kid. Just so you fight me on hood to do shit. You fight me
Because
to
Lupe
help.
was part of the pop-up,
Yeah,
the podcast.
yeah.
He did bad business with her.
and then Lupe. So
terrible business.
Lush was kind of
terrible.
like the main on-camera talent during the short run of the incredible media company, and then Lupe got added. And then you feel like Lush was like trying to use Lupe to get you to do stuff for free. And that was Custer business.
Yeah, pretty much. But now he's here with you. He seems cool, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, now he's all smoked out.
Oh, he still is?
Yeah.
Well, now he's all fucked up. Yeah. Back.
He lost a little weight, I see.
Yeah.
It's from the drugs.
Back during that, yeah, Lush would definitely be on a 50 yard.
Damn.
And he's got a bad leg too.
He might not. No, yeah.
got
But
bad
he'd be
foot.
doing the nitrous.
He's a great battle rapper, though.
He is
Yeah,
a very
for
talented
sure.
rapper.
Lush should be on the 100% PC yard, not 50-50. He going full-blown PC, protective custody. All right, there you have it. That's enough. Let me know what you think in the comments. Crip Mac and his partner, now ATM Richie, his music partner, his business partner, saying that, or at least Crip Mac was on the 50-50. Nevertheless, he didn't do anything wrong to get over there, so he's still the HK Destructor. And ATM Richie was in a yellow shirt, but nevertheless, he's still one of those guys. And both of them are still generals and one of those guys. And that's why they made a song castigating big homies that were on the 50-50 yard, even though Crip Mac himself was over there. He says that there's a difference. I guess he's castigating the individuals that were over there for being removed from the yard, for having committed some offense or another. And since the other, whoever else was over there and had not violated a rule or a protocol, he looks upon them differently, him being one of them. But if you are on a 50-50 yard because you got removed from the yard because of some violation, then this song is for you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free. People.